Good morning, community. I hope that you're all very, very well today. My name is Claire and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give us a card reading for this week of the 6th of November. And I'm going to give us a reading. I'm going to pick a card from this pack, which is the Alana Fairchild Earth Warriors pack. If you haven't already, I would suggest that you go back and have a look at last week's reading as well before you watch this one, just to feel into how did that pan out for you last week. I always find it quite interesting to look back at the previous videos and really feel into how that message showed up for me the previous week. So last week's message was the Black Panther, and it was all about following your passion. The week before that was about your purpose. So we really seem to be on a theme right now around igniting our passion and our purpose and sharing our light in the world. You can check out last week's video here if you haven't seen it already. Right, on to today's cards this week for week of the 6th of November. I'm just shuffling the cards pack now to see what one card would like to come out for all of us today. One card, please, for this week, for everybody watching this video. One card. Right, here we go. Card number 26, AMAROO, the beautiful place, the beautiful place. Okay, what an incredible image on there. I'm going to read the description, but I also really want you to intuit and feel into what this feels like for me. In fact, what I would like you all to do is also just look at that image and feel into what is that message coming in for you. What is that message coming in for you? What is this calling you into? What is that calling you into? It's a very beautiful card, and I feel really positive and inspired by this new earth energy that we are being called into. But let's read this description. Your dreams of a more beautiful world are not a product of childish fantasy nor idle imagination. They are true spiritual visions inspired by the universal heart that yearns for divine paradise to be manifested in all worlds. You have a life purpose to assist in the creation of divine harmony in the world through sacred activism and the expression of your soul talents. Believe that the beautiful world you long for is not only possible, but part of your spiritual responsibility to create. Okay, I'm just going to put that incense out. The smoke is going up my nose a bit. Okay, so I'm just picking up on what she was saying around it being by sharing your soul talents, you are a part in creating the new earth. You are a part in creating this new consciousness that our earth is currently moving into. We are living in a transitional time where we are going from one world into another world. So we're doing this as a collective, and we're doing this as an individual. And so the question here is, how can you support yourself to remain aligned to your vision as you move from one world into another world, as you move from one way of thinking into another way of thinking, as you move from one way of experiencing life into another way of experiencing life? You are a co-creator. You are standing at the center of your own universe, How do you want to create your universe moving forward? This card really speaks to me very much about the creation, the energy of creation, the energy of creation. We need to remember that we come from creation, we are creation, we are expressions of the divine, we are expressions of that creative force. And therefore we have the potential within us to activate that creative energy into our universe around us. And so we do it, how do we do this? We do it through knowing what it is that we want. And this was the past 2 weeks' videos, was really around knowing what it is that you want, sharing your light with the world, and activating your passion in the world. So as I said earlier, if you haven't seen the last 2 weeks' videos, here's a link, you can see them there. But this is about creation, and this is about knowing what it is that you want, and this is then about knowing how it is to remain focused on the vision of your creation, focused on the vision of what it is that you want, keeping your thoughts aligned to what it is that you want, what it is that you're calling in, not just for yourself, but calling in for the world as a collective. What do you want this world to look like? What do you want this world to feel like? And it's about creating this vision of that. And I would even invite you to think about putting this vision down on paper, because we are visionary beings. We respond, our subconscious responds to imagery. And so when we see the images and when we see the creation of what it is that we're wanting to call in, this can help to keep us aligned to that very vision that we have. So this is a week of bringing to life that which you have so desired, that which you have. I'm getting here as well for people watching this, like, there's a part of you that you want something, but there is an aspect of you that doesn't really believe that that is attainable. There's an aspect of you that doesn't really believe that is attainable for you. So there is a dichotomy. This is causing a dichotomy in you, because you are not able to align to that vision, because you are not believing that is something that is actually attainable. So this is going to be a time of having to sharpen your focus and sharpen your thoughts towards something that you want. Also, I'm going to suggest that you look at that part of you that holds this disempowering belief that thing is not attainable for you. Have a look at that, because that part of you, if you find that you've got that part of you is actually the record that is playing over and over again, that is keeping you separated from this creation, this energy of creation that you're wanting to step into. But this week is a very powerful time to bring to life these visions in full spectrum, in full technicolor. So yeah, use imagery, journal about it, speak about it, get clear on it, and harness the creative force that very much sits within your being. Harness that. Remind yourself that you are an expression of creation, and even if it's just looking at one area of your life that you're wanting to really bring to life, then focus on that this week, because that's what we're all being called into. Focus on the energy of creation and what it is you want in your universe. Sending you so much love. I hope that's been helpful, and I look forward to connecting with you next week for next week's card reading. Bye for now. Bye.